Hello YouTube, this is my review of the Litom 24 LED outdoor motion sensor light, and it has a wide angle design, so there are lights on the side. And yeah, we're going to put this to the paces here, and we'll see how it does. So here's the box, and inside the box is the main unit, which comes covered in bubble wrap. You get a screw that will go into that hole if you want to post it with a screw. I will not be posting it, holding it up with a screw. I use double-sided outdoor mounting tape, and it comes with a manual. I've had this thing charging now for a couple hours. I have a perfect place I think I want to put this, and that is right outside on my little porch to light up the space where I grill from. So we're going to go down there, see how it does. So this solar light has been the #1 bestseller on Amazon before for outdoor solar lights. The way I'm going to do this is I'm on my sun porch, and if I go right outside, I have a little mini porch out here, right near my grill, and we're going to put it right up here, so that way when I'm grilling and it's getting a little dark, it's going to light up the area. We're going to try that tonight because I've had it charging upstairs through a window in the sunlight. And I hope it works. So we're actually on the east side of my house, and I know that's not best for solar because you want to typically point it to the south, but I've had pretty good luck with these little solar lights charging back here. So that's where we're going to put it, and that's where I think it will be useful. My first impressions for this light is that just coming out of the box, it looks like it's really high quality. Plastic is not brittle nor thin. The motion sensors on the front. The solar panel looks to have a very nice finish to it. It doesn't look like the type that will fade in the sun from UV. And we're going to take a look at it. It comes with a sticker to stop it from going on in the package, which is always welcome. And what I always like to do on these too is I like to see what type of battery they have on the inside. So that way I see if it's replaceable or not. So I'm going to open up the back of the unit with a screwdriver, and we're going to find out if we have access to the battery. So as you can see from the back here, it's got a really good battery. It's a lithium ion. It's 2200 mega amp hours, which is awesome. It's not like nickel cadmium or nickel metal hydroxide. This clearly has a great battery in it. So I'm going to put it back together, and we're going to look at the different options that this thing has for lighting. So what's great about this too is it has an offsetting too. I'm going to remove the tape right now. But the offsetting allows you to charge it up for the first time, and also just turn it off if you're going to use it as a seasonal item. It has 3 modes to this, and the first mode, which is mode 1, clearly marked with a number 1 by the way. Mode 1 is medium light mode. It will charge in the day, auto turn on medium light when in darkness or at night, and the lighting time is about 4 to 6 hours after fully charged for 7 to 8 hours under the sun. Mode 2, which is clearly marked with number 2, you just push this twice over to the right. The product will charge in the day, auto turn on in dim light or in darkness at night when no motion is detected. So it's going to stay on dim at night, and it'll turn to bright light when motion is detected and last about 17 to 20 seconds. And it will turn to dim light again when there's no motion. So number 2 is where it stays on, dim, brightens when there's movement, and then goes back to dim after 17 to 20 seconds. And the third setting, all the way to the right, would be sensor mode, and that means that the product charges in the day, auto turns on as bright light in darkness or at night when the motion is detected, and it lasts about 17 to 20 seconds. And the light's going to go off when there's no motion. So that would be the setting that a lot of people would take. I did a review on another light that had a dim light sensor mode setting where it was dim the whole night, and I have that actually in the northern part of my house, and it's been pretty good. But I really like this model better because it has this side lighting, and it just honestly seems like a better build. So we're gonna mount this, and we're gonna give it a try tonight. What I like to do first though too is I like to go and turn it on and test it just to see how bright this really is. So right now we're in the stairwell going down to my basement, and I've positioned the light at the bottom of the stairs. And if you see, it's pretty bright for itself. This is the first mode setting, so this is where it stays on medium light intensity for as long as it is dark. But the main thing here is, can you see how it lights up the sides with the extra LEDs on the side? It's doing an excellent job. So that's mode 1, where it's on medium intensity all night long. Again, we're in the stairwell. This is mode 2, where it's a dim light. You notice that it's less bright right now. But I'm going to walk down the stairs and we're going to see if it turns on. And it should be bright light for 17 to 20 seconds. So this is the dimmest setting right now. And we'll walk down. And that got really bright. So that would be your mode 2. Alright, and now we're going to learn mode 3, which is basically off until it detects motion, and it has to be dark out in order to turn the light on, and it's at full bright light. So now I'm going to walk down the stairs towards it, and it's going to go on bright light on mode 3. So, there you go. Very bright again. The side lights do add to the brightness and the scope of the light and the direction of it. So that feature on this light is a great feature. It will light up a lot. And for my application, which again is to go on the porch with the grill, it should light up a lot more of the porch so I can see what I'm doing. So alright, we're going to mount this outside now. We're going to let it take in whatever sun it can. And we're going to explore this tonight. Alright, so we're back out on my sun deck. I just wanted to show you how I'm going to mount this thing. It does come with a screw and even a wall anchor, which would go through here. So you'd actually hang it up through here. I do not like to put screw holes into anything I don't have to put into. So I use tape. And I do that because it will hold it, and you can take this off. It's a little difficult to get off, but you can slowly peel it off, whatever surfaces you're trying to take it off. It also is very permanent based if you want to leave it up there. I've been using it on my wireless security cameras for a little over a year now. I've used it in the past with other things too, and it does a great job without putting screw holes into your vinyl siding or wood on the porch and stuff. So it's a great product. Alright, so I'm going to put this on and we're going to stick it up on the porch area with the grill. So this is where I'm going to mount the light, not on the vinyl siding, but on this actual metal piece of the sun deck. And yeah, should light up this area pretty well near the grill. For the double-sided mount tape, I just put one piece on there like that. I think that'll be all I need to hold it. The other place that I probably put it if I needed to is in the corners here. But as you can see, I want to try to put it in the center here in this area. So I think that's the only thing I will need. So the most important thing right now I have to choose between is just the 3 lighting modes, which I have already shown you. I think I'm going to go for number 2, because I think that's the best of both worlds for my application. I'm pretty sure, and I'm also hoping at the same time, that as long as it keeps detecting my motion out there, it'll just stay bright. So that's what we're going to set to. Mode 2. That's the double-sided mounting tape. We're going to go 1, 2. And notice that it's not lighting up because it's daylight out still. So to use the double-sided mounting tape, you just push it against there and you hold it for about 30 seconds. I believe it's rated to hold up to 15 pounds, which is why this light should be no problem, because this light is not very heavy. And that's it. It's mounted and ready to go for tonight. So it's about dusk now, and you can see that the low light is on. Looks pretty good. It actually lights it up a little bit. My camera is making it a little darker than what it actually is. And the other solar lights are there to help too. So, let's see what happens when I walk out at dusk time with the light. And we'll keep this focused on the light. Go here. Catches me. Oh, and turn on bright. And it lights up a good portion of this porch. So this light's going to be awesome for the application I wanted it for. We'll check it when it's pitch black dark out. It's just on the dim setting. So we're going to go out and we're going to see how much brighter it gets. And it should go bright when I walk underneath the motion sensor. So here we go. And there you go. It lit up the porch that much. I can basically see everything. If I'm cooking, I can even see the food on the grill. Again, in the camera, it's a little darker than what it is in real life. But the light is very bright, and it lights up the porch perfectly. So for my application, this light is wonderful. and I really highly recommend this light. This is probably the best solar LED spotlight I've ever owned. So I just want to say thank you for watching my videos. Again, the Litom 24 LED solar motion sensor light is a great buy. There's a reason why it's rated #1 best buy for solar lights on Amazon. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe to my videos. We'll have more reviews as we go along here. And also, if you have a product you would like me to review, please reach me at the email eric5150diy@gmail.com. I will see you soon.